Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about the series The Rig, currently streaming on Amazon Prime, starring Martin Compston. The Rig takes place on an offshore oil platform somewhere in the North Sea off the shore of Scotland. The drilling that they're doing into the seabed has awakened a hard to describe what it is actually, a being, an entity that was snoozing deep in the primordial ooze, and it's been disturbed and it's now awake, and it is wreaking havoc on the platform. Try not to give away too much, but on the other hand, it's also very difficult to describe exactly what this thing is, so I'll just refer to it as the thing. When I saw that Martin Compston was starring in The Rig, I was quite excited because I was a huge fan of Line of Duty, and he was one of the leads in there. There's also a couple of Game of Thrones alumni in the cast of The Rig. So I thought, okay, it's a pretty solid cast. The premise sounds interesting. You don't often see things about offshore oil rigs. I know there have been a couple of movies, but as far as television series go, there haven't been too many that I'm aware of. So I was quite looking forward to this. That evaporated very quickly, pretty much in the first episode, and it just went downhill from there. The cast of characters is just cliche upon cliche. There's the always angry guy, the corrupt corporate guy, the woman scientist with a secret, the nervous newbie, the kindly veteran, and these characters never break away from that one defining characteristic, like the angry guy in particular, and he's one of the aforementioned Game of Thrones alumnus. Just all he does is bitch and complain about everything, and it gets so old so fast. I'm surprised that nobody chucked him over the side. The special effects, and there was an opportunity for a lot of special effects in this series, were just horrible. They were so amateurish. I mean, I've seen better things come out of the 80s and the 90s, and now, I mean, you know, any competent 14-year-old with a dodgy laptop does better CGI than what they were showing in The Rig. It really was awful, and by the third episode, I was thoroughly rooting for the entity. By the fifth episode, it was just an enormous act of will to see it through to the end, which I did. And all of what I just described is not the worst part. The worst part is it seems to leave itself open for a second season. Be afraid. Be very afraid. I give this series 1 star out of 5. And the 1 is there only because I have a soft spot for Martin Compston's previous work. As always, thanks for watching, and please let me know what you think in the comments and click subscribe. Take care.